The salesman looked at the small man in the purple hoodie and laughed. "Sir, this car costs more than most people make in a lifetime. Maybe I can show you something in our pre-owned section." Then Prince pulled out his phone, made one call, and what happened next is legendary. Prestige Motors, Beverly Hills, Thursday afternoon, September 2011, 2:47 p.m. Los Angeles heat, 89 degrees. The showroom was all glass, marble, and leather furniture. Champagne available upon request. The salespeople wore Tom Ford suits. The clientele, tech billionaires, movie stars, Saudi royalty, hedge fund managers. Today's featured vehicle sat in the center of the showroom under a spotlight, a one-of-one custom Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead. $1.2 million, purple exterior, amethyst pearl, cream leather interior, custom sound system. It looked like a spaceship, commissioned 2 years ago. The original buyer, a tech CEO, had backed out after his company went bankrupt. 2:42 p.m. Prince walked in, alone. No entourage, no publicist, no bodyguards, purple hoodie, slightly worn, black jeans, white sneakers, scuffed, sunglasses, natural afro, slightly wild from the wind. He looked like a guy who'd wandered in from the street. The salesman, Garrett Morrison, 36, sharp, ambitious, making $400,000 a year in commissions, glanced up from his desk. Window shopper, dreamer. Probably saw the purple car on Instagram. Garrett sighed, stood, approached with that customer service smile that didn't reach his eyes. "Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you with something?" Prince stopped in front of the Rolls-Royce, didn't answer immediately, just looked at the car, studied it, the lines, the color, the wheels. Garrett, slightly impatient. "Beautiful, isn't it? That's a 2011 Phantom drophead. Custom commission, one of one." Prince nodded. "Purple. Amethyst pearl, yes. Very rare color. Took 6 months just for the paint. How much?" Garrett paused. Sized Prince up again. Hoodie, jeans, sneakers. "This vehicle is $1.2 million. Plus tax and fees. You're looking at about $1.4 million out the door." He waited for Prince to flinch, to make an excuse, to say he was just looking. Prince didn't flinch. "Can I sit in it?" Garrett's smile tightened. "Sir, I appreciate your interest, but this is a showpiece. We don't allow test sits unless you're a qualified buyer." "Qualified?" "Pre-approved financing or proof of funds. We have other vehicles in our pre-owned section that might be more accessible." Translation: "You can't afford this. Don't waste my time." Prince looked at Garrett through his sunglasses. A long, steady look. "I want to see the interior." Garrett's smile was gone now. "Sir, with all due respect, this car is not in your price range. I'd be happy to show you something more appropriate. You own this dealership?" "What? You? Do you own this dealership?" "No, but I'm the senior sales consultant. Get the owner." Garrett blinked. "Excuse me?" "The owner. Get him." Garrett, irritated now. "Sir, Mr. Feldman is very busy. I can't just—" Prince pulled out his phone, dialed a number, put it on speaker. 3 rings. A woman answered. "Paisley Park. Maya, it's me. I'm at Prestige Motors in Beverly Hills. Can you call the owner? His name is—" He looked at Garrett. Garrett, pale now. "Feldman. Robert Feldman. Robert Feldman. Tell him I'd like to speak with him. I'm in his showroom." Maya. "On it." Click. Garrett stood there, brain spinning. Paisley Park. That's a recording studio. And this guy just called someone who apparently has the authority to call the owner of a $200 million dealership. Before Garrett could process, his phone rang. Robert Feldman, the dealership owner, 62, second-generation luxury car dealer. Garrett answered. "Yes, sir?" Robert's voice was tight. "Is there a customer in the showroom right now?" Small guy? Purple hoodie? Yes, but don't touch. H-I-M. Sir, I was just explaining that he needs to be pre-qualified before— Garrett, shut up. That's Prince Rogers Nelson. Do you understand me? Prince. Silence. Garrett's face. Complete system failure. Put him on the phone. Garrett walked over to Prince, handed him the phone. His hand was shaking. Prince took it. Robert? Prince, I am so sorry. My staff didn't recognize— It's fine. No, it's not fine. Whatever you want in that showroom, it's yours. On the house. Please. I'm mortified. I don't want it for free. Then whatever discount you want. I want to buy it at full price. But I want to sit in it first. A pause on the other end. Of course. Anything. Garrett will take care of you. If he doesn't, call me back. Thank you. Prince handed the phone back to Garrett. Garrett's entire demeanor had changed. He was sweating. His Tom Ford suit suddenly felt 3 sizes too small. Mr. Nelson, I apologize. I didn't recognize. You didn't ask. I'm sorry? You looked at me. Made a judgment. Didn't ask who I was or what I wanted. Just decided I couldn't afford it. Garrett had no response. Prince walked to the Rolls-Royce. Open it. Garrett rushed to unlock the car, opened the driver's side door. Prince sat inside. Prince sat in the cream leather seat, ran his hands over the steering wheel, real wood, custom grain, looked at the dashboard, analog gauges, classic Rolls-Royce design, adjusted the mirrors. Then he pressed the sound system button. A test track played through the 18-speaker bespoke audio system, custom-tuned for this specific car. Prince listened, closed his eyes. After 30 seconds, he opened his eyes. This sound system is wrong. Garrett, panicking. Wrong? Sir, that's a $45,000 upgrade, custom-tuned by— It's tuned for classical music. The high end is too bright. The mid-range is scooped. This car needs to play funk, soul, rock, not Vivaldi. He looked at Garrett. Can the system be retuned? I don't know. I'd have to check with the audio specialists. Call them. Tell them Prince Rogers Nelson wants a custom tune. They'll know what to do. Garrett nodded frantically, pulled out his phone. While Garrett was on the phone, another customer walked into the showroom. Vanessa Kim, 38, fashion designer, self-made millionaire. She'd driven here in her Bentley. She'd been eyeing the purple Rolls-Royce online for weeks. She came today specifically to see it in person. She walked directly to the car and saw Prince sitting in it. She didn't recognize him. She was into fashion, not music. She just saw someone in a hoodie in her car. Excuse me, is this car available? Prince looked up at her through the open door. I'm sitting in it. Yes, but are you actually buying it? Or just sitting? Garrett, off the phone now, rushed over. Ms. Kim, welcome. I'm so sorry, this vehicle is currently— Vanessa cut him off. I'll give you $1.3 million. Cash. Today. Sight unseen. She was trying to outbid Prince before he even made an offer. Prince looked at her, then at Garrett. She just offered you $100,000 over asking. Yes, sir, but— Take it. Everyone froze. Vanessa. What? Prince stepped out of the car. The car's yours. $1.30. Million. Garrett just made an extra $100,000 in commission. Everyone's happy. He started walking toward the exit. Garrett, panicking. Mr. Nelson, wait! Please! You wanted this car. Prince stopped. Turned. I did, but she wants it more. He looked at Vanessa. You're going to love it. The color's perfect. The sound system needs work, but it's fixable. He walked out. The showroom was silent. Vanessa looked at Garrett. Who was that? That was Prince. Prince? The prince? Yes. Vanessa's face. Horror. Oh my God, I just outbid Prince for a purple car. She ran to the door. Prince was already getting into a black Tesla. His daily driver parked outside. Wait, Prince! Sir! He rolled down the window. Vanessa, breathless. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you. Please, take the car. I'll find another one. You made a fair offer. It's yours. But you wanted it first. I want a lot of things. Doesn't mean I need them. He smiled, slightly. Besides, purple looks better on you than it would on me. He drove away. 3:47 p.m. inside the showroom. Vanessa was sitting in the Rolls-Royce, but she wasn't happy. She was staring at the steering wheel, feeling like the worst person in Los Angeles. Garrett approached. Miss Kim, shall we process the paperwork? I don't want it. I'm sorry? This car. I don't want it anymore. But you just offered. I know what I offered, and I'm an idiot. That man walked away so I could have it, and I took it. That's not who I want to be. She got out of the car. Find him. Tell him the car is his, at the original price. No games. Ms. Kim, with all due respect, I can't just... Find him, or I'm walking. Garrett called Paisley Park. Maya answered. Paisley Park. Hi, this is Garrett Morrison from Prestige Motors. I need to speak with Prince. It's urgent. Hold. 30 seconds. Prince picked up. Yeah? Mr. Nelson, it's Garrett, the woman who outbid you. She wants you to have the car. What? She said she doesn't want it. She wants you to have it. At the original $1.2 million. Silence on the other end. Why? She said you walked away so she could have it, and she doesn't want to be the kind of person who takes things from people like that. More silence. Then, tell her I'll take it, but not for $1.2 million. Sir, $1.3 million, the price she offered. She made a fair bid. I'm honoring it. But, sir, that's $100,000 more than... And that extra $100,000? Give it to her. A check, from me, for being the kind of person who changes her mind when it matters. Click. Garrett relayed this to Vanessa. She started crying. Right there in the showroom, sitting in a $1.3 million car, wearing a $5,000 dress, crying like a child. He's giving me $100,000? For nothing? For changing your mind? She wiped her eyes. I have to meet him. 2 weeks later, Prince took delivery of the Rolls-Royce. Custom sound system retuned, he'd supervised the work personally. License plate, PRPLRN. Purple Rain. Vanessa sent him a handwritten letter, delivered via Paisley Park. Dear Prince, I've been designing clothes for 15 years. I've built a business. I've made money. I thought that made me successful. But 2 weeks ago, you showed me what success actually looks like. Walking away from something you want so someone else can have it. The $100,000 you gave me? I donated it to the Los Angeles Music Education Foundation. In your name, because you taught me that giving costs nothing when you have enough. Thank you for the lesson, Vanessa. Prince's response, also handwritten. Vanessa, you didn't need the lesson. You already knew it. You just needed permission to listen to it. Keep designing. Keep changing your mind when it matters. P. April 2016. Prince died. The purple Rolls-Royce was one of the vehicles in his estate. Vanessa read the news in her L.A. studio, surrounded by fabric samples. She collapsed. Her assistant found her on the floor, sobbing. June 2016. Vanessa attended a Paisley Park memorial event. She brought something, a purple dress, custom designed. One of one. She hung it in the Paisley Park Museum as a donation. The card read, Prince taught me that walking away is sometimes the most powerful move you can make. This dress is my way of walking towards something better. For him, the dress became one of the most photographed items in the Paisley Park collection. 2019, Vanessa launched a new fashion line, Walk Away, the tagline, for people who know when to let go. 10% of all profits went to music education. In the first year, the line generated $4.7 million in donations. On the brand's website, there was a single paragraph. In 2011, I tried to buy a purple car. A man let me have it. Then he taught me something more valuable than anything I could buy. Sometimes the best purchase is the one you don't make. This brand is for him. No name, no photo, just for him. Everyone who knew, knew. 2021. A fashion journalist interviewed Vanessa for a profile piece. The Walkaway brand has become one of the most successful conscious fashion lines in the country. What inspired it? Vanessa thought for a long time. I met someone once who showed me that power isn't about taking what you want. It's about knowing when to walk away. Can you tell me more about that person? No, but I can tell you what he taught me. He taught me that changing your mind isn't weakness, it's evolution. He taught me that the best decisions often feel like losses in the moment, and he taught me that grace costs nothing and changes everything. He sounds remarkable. He was. The interview was published in Vogue. The headline, Vanessa Kim's fashion empire was built on a lesson in letting go. The article never mentioned Prince by name, but in the photo spread, Vanessa wore purple. Every single outfit. And in her studio, hanging on the wall in a frame, was a handwritten note. Keep designing. Keep changing your mind when it matters. P. Beneath it, a small brass plaque. For being the kind of person who changes her mind when it matters. Garrett Morrison, the salesman, left Prestige Motors 6 months after the incident. He moved to a different dealership, took a pay cut, started over. In his resignation letter, he wrote one line, I made a judgment that cost me the sale of my career. But more than that, it cost me the chance to learn from someone who understood value better than anyone I've ever met. Robert Feldman, the owner, framed that letter, hung it in the employee break room. Beneath it, a note. Never judge a customer by their clothes. You never know who just walked through your door. The purple Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead remained in Prince's estate until 2018. It was sold at auction for $2.1 million, nearly double its original price. The buyer was anonymous, but 6 months later, a purple Rolls-Royce was seen parked outside the Los Angeles Music Education Foundation. The driver, a woman in her 40s, got out, walked inside, donated $500,000. When asked her name, she smiled. Just a friend of a friend. She drove away. The staff never saw her again, but they noticed something. The license plate. WLKAWY. Walk away.